Perhaps I treated you too harshly.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and so you can tell by the title, I played Gotham Knights, and that game is hot garbage, but there are some positives, right? Because ever since Suicide Squad came out and that game has completely fumbled the ball, people have been saying, maybe I treated Gotham Knights too harshly, you know what I mean, like Thanos. And so I'm like, you know what? The game is $5. Let me buy the game, you know what I mean? Download and see how it is. I've played exactly 5 hours. I'm 5 hours into this game, and you can tell by the gameplay. This game is not good. I like the premise of the story of, hey, Batman is gone. Let's see what the Bat family could do with the absence of Bruce Wayne, which is a good premise. Like, I wish, honestly, they swapped games where Rocksteady Montreal took Suicide Squad and Rocksteady took Gotham Knights and made it a continuation of Arkham, right? Because if you tell me they're gonna make a 4-player co-op, well, this is kind of like a 2-player co-op. There's only 4-player co-op in a certain game mode, right? If you tell me they're making a 4-player co-op option with the Bat family going up against different supervillains in Gotham or whatever, I think that'd be dope. And it's a large open world, and you can travel around and go fight crime and all that. I think that is dope. It's like so much potential with that. This game is hot garbage. This game is so, the gameplay is so slow. You have, okay, Batman and the Bat family are known for fast, efficient movements, taking down criminals, right? If you're not in the darkness, they're just gonna beat you down, basically. You have characters like Nightwing, who is a world-class acrobatic. You have Tim Drake, who is basically a ninja, Batgirl, and you have Red Hood, right? If you want to do different character styles, where like Red Hood is like the tank of the group, and Robin is like the Flash, the flashy light, you know what I mean? Or that wouldn't be the flashy like jumping around acrobatic, but you have like the stealth character with Robin and stuff like that. They hinted at these things in the tree where it's like, okay, these characters can do certain abilities that others can't, and that's what differentiates them. They don't do more with that because all these characters are slow. They're like, it's like I'm walking in mud. It's like when I'm playing these characters, I feel like I have poop in my pants, basically. That sounds crazy. That sounds kind of insane, but it's like they move so slow. I didn't know I was sprinting into like an hour into the game because the sprint was the same thing as a jog, bro. It is so, in the traversal is so bad. You're telling me, one, you have to do these certain challenges to unlock your momentum or your like movement thing. So like Batgirl, she can glide with her cape. Robin, you can use the teleporter. Red Hood has like a magical jump and is like, okay, like a double jump, whatever. And Nightwing has like this glider they can use to fly around, and it's like, bro, you should have gave us this in the get-go. The fact that we have to earn these by doing, like, if it's like fight 5 like heavy characters, right? And only way to play them is like you do side missions and then like the mini boss at the end. And so I have to do 5 of those for each character if I want to try the different characters. And I played with all 4 characters. And I would say for the most part, my favorite would be Robin because I like his stealth aspect. Because the stealth is honestly not that bad. It's bare bones compared to Batman. The Batman Arkham games, even if we're comparing it to what Montreal did, Batman Arkham Origins blows this game out of the water. And it doesn't make sense because you have a game with traversal, good crime scenes, good stealth, and all that stuff. They're cool characters. Like they even did Mr. Freeze get in the game. And then you go to this, it's like, bro, what happened? This feels like a first-time job by a studio. And you telling me, so they worked on Batman Arkham Origins in 2013. You had almost 10 years, okay? Let's say the year it came out doesn't count. You had like 8 years to work on this game. This game does not feel like it's been worked on for 8 years. It feels so boring. Hey, I'll at least give Suicide Squad credit. At least the traversal is fun and it looks engaging. Different characters do different traversals and stuff like that. They don't tell you like, hey, you have to play this side mission over and over to unlock Captain Boomerang's super speed ability. It's like, what are we doing here? You know? It's like, bro, this game is so whack. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Like, when people are saying on Twitter, "Oh, I treated you true," no, we treated them not harshly enough. We definitely we did what we need to do because this game sucks. Okay, I'm playing this game 5 hours in, and I don't want to finish this game. I play for 30 minutes and I get bored or I get fatigued easily because it's like every time I fight a character, it feels like I'm just tapping the attack button, and then it's just like going down slowly. Then I do the special move, and you know what sucks? Some of the animation, some of the things that they have in this game is kind of fire. Like when the enemies are down low health enough, you do like this special like finishing move or whatever. That's gas. Like okay, that's cool. I'm like okay. Then you can grab like a low health person and instantly knock them out. Like that's cool. That's dope. The stuff to get to that is so boring. Okay, like playing as Red Hood, you have pistols, so you can just shoot them, and it's like okay, but it doesn't have the oomph that I need. It doesn't like you have the greatest combat system available with Batman Arkham, and you take 5 steps back with this game. This feels like a game that came out in 2009. Before like Arkham Asylum came out, and their rendition of trying to do the Bat Family and all that stuff, and this just ends horribly. And then Batman Arkham Asylum comes out, and they're like, "Oh, this is how you're supposed to do it." You know what I mean? It's like we took 5 steps back. Traversal sucks. The story is mid so far. The graphics is not all that. It's like, bruh, and you're on the motorcycle traveling throughout the city, but it feels like you're slow on that too, because you're driving like you see like the screen effects like you're driving fast, but then you see a giant truck right next to you driving the same speed ahead of you. It's like, what are we doing here? Am I really going fast, or is this like a placebo thing? Where it's like, it sucks. It's like, bro, I wish they would have did one thing. They could have done was each like not a live service thing, but they could have had where like different members of the Bat Family they add into the game, so like you have like a large roster of Bat members you could pick, like Batwoman, or you could have Cassandra Cain, you could have Batwing, because you already have Lucius Fox in here. I think a Luke Fox version of Batwing would be gas because you have all the technology, you know what I mean? Lucius Fox is there, and it's like makes sense or whatever. You add these different characters, the Signal, Duke Thomas, you know what I mean? You could have these different characters like added in there, because they do this thing where you can switch between the characters at any point in time between like main missions or whatever. And so when you're playing through cutscenes, like they do this thing where the dialogue is seamless, where you don't think that like, oh, you could plug in any character and it works the same way. They don't do anything special. They don't acknowledge so far in the game that I'm playing. Like unless they do something where it's like, oh, you're like boy wonder, blah blah blah. But it feels like they say these lines and they write around the lines, if that makes sense. So like if you're showing up to like, you go to see Harley Quinn, and I was playing Red Hood when you was playing when you go to see her, and they don't have any dialogue of like, hey, you know, like they acknowledge in the cutscene when all the Batman are together that, you know, the Joker killed Jason Todd, but him and Harley doesn't have a special dialogue, you know what I mean? Or Nightwing doesn't have a special dialogue with another villain that shows up, you know, even though they have a history that makes sense. So it's kind of weird in that way, but it works in their favor if they want to do a large roster of different bad people. Just have dialogue when they do the cutscenes, just like, okay, this is your set line of dialogue, just repeat it, and then the gameplay is vastly different. Also, if they do a sequence of Gotham Knights, you have to change the gameplay. You have to. This slow moving gameplay of Molasses cannot work. I can't do it. I can't do it. And you know what? There's a lot of good stuff here with you have the upgrading your skills and upgrading your equipment and stuff like that. And you have different costumes and different suits you put together. I think that's dope. But this is not it, Chief. And if you want to go and redo this, I have this be like let's say you want to do a sequence of this, the gameplay needs to completely be revamped. No more movement, restricting movement until you unlock it through stupid challenges. Let's not do that. And just copy Arkham Knights. Like, my God, like, please copy Arkham Knights. You have Nightwing here, which is one of the most athletic characters, amazing acrobat, and he's moving slower than my grandma. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, what's really good, man? Like, what's up with this? But those are my thoughts. Let me know down below. Have y'all played Gotham Knights? Let me know your thoughts down below. Don't tell me, oh, after 40 hours it gets real better. Like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, bro. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I'm gonna just take the L on the $5 and get up out of here, because I don't know if I'm gonna sit here and play through this for 5 hours. I mean, for 40 more hours. I don't know, Chief, but I'll be in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, and share. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and I'm out. Peace.